Hi all, it's Matt here from Constitution News, and I'm here with Wayne. We're here because we've got some breaking news this afternoon, and Wayne's here to help share that news. Wayne?
Yeah, I met with Rod Culleton at Garran, which is halfway between here and Perth. I joined a Great Australian Party called GAP Party, and then I got sworn in as a candidate for the Senate. The oath I took was the oath in our Constitution. The oath was a plus to listen to the people, which is a must if you're a politician, and uphold our Constitution, uphold our common law. I saw the announcement this morning by the so-called Prime Minister about an election. Well, you've got a problem, mate, because what's coming to your parliament, I mean our parliament, to boot you out is people who swear the oath to our monarch, people who uphold our Constitution, people who uphold our common law, people who follow the will of the people. You know that thing when we said no to local government and you ignored us? Well, time to get a kick in the butt, because you have no rights over our land. The Constitution doesn't give you any, never gave you any. You have none at the state level. There's no residual powers give you any authority. Now it's our turn. Now it's our turn to beat your hides, kick you out of our parliament, and put someone in there who serves us, the people. Us. We are the Commonwealth. You are not. You are our servants. You got to govern for us, not over us. And as for the Prime Minister, I don't like you, mate. I see who you are. I know what you believe. That's fine. But what you do is the opposite. You'll know somebody by the way they act. You swore an oath of Australia. Good. Then produce her. You think we've got a Queen of Australia? You produce her. Show the people who she is. She's not a person, a thing, or an object under the Corporations Act. That's a fictitious person, doesn't exist.
Isn't it a glowworm in a tree who wears a crown? I saw a photo and I'll post it later, but I think it's a glowworm on a tree that wears a crown. Yeah,
well, you just described the politicians.
Yeah.
Don't worry about the rest of it. We want to see this Queen of Australia. Until then, you get the garbage out of our parliament. We want to get rid of most of the taxes we can. We're going to go after every single thing that you're doing. We're going to get rid of all the people who have bought into this country who have no right and buy them back out again. We are taking all the property for the corporations that you gave to your 18 companies that you've got listed in America. We're taking them. We the people. We are going to govern for we the people. Why? Because we can. And why? Because I'm sick and tired of listening to blabbering clowns fighting each other over the same issue. And when you get into Parliament, you do exactly the same from a different angle. Good old Shorten, I'm going to do this. No, you're not. No, Bill, you're not. And Slow-Mo, or whatever you want to call yourself, you're not going to do anything either. I'm going to give you this, I'm going to give you that. That's just a lie. I tell you what, we're going to give you your Constitution. We're going to give you your common law. We're going to give you your say through us in your parliament. That's what we're going to give you. And when you look at the results, you will see that our Constitution is the best Constitution in the world. That's why they want to get rid of it. Australia Act, all those acts didn't get rid of anything. Can't. How can you take it away and then say, oh, we'll have a referendum in 1999. We'll do away with the Queen. Hang on. I thought you already did that. You didn't. But then you created your own Constitution. What a lot of gobbledygook. I've read it. Nobody in their right mind would put that up as a Constitution. And anyway, it doesn't matter. That's the Constitution of the Australian government, not the Commonwealth Parliament, which is all you are. And no, Mr. Prime Minister, you're nothing. You're the foreman of the Parliament. When are you going to dissolve the Parliament? I thought you filed the writs to the Governor-General. Have you done that? Have you dissolved the Parliament? Have you complied with our Constitution? I suggest you start reading at paragraph 7, right through to paragraph 48. Then you read section 62 to 68. And then tell the Governor-General to get off his backside and do his job, because you can't do it. You have no authority to do his job. That's what you think you are. That's what you think you can do. You're not sovereign. You're not supreme. You have no authority except what we grant you. Our Constitution sets the parameters as how we wish to be governed. What it does, it isn't a control document for us. It's a control document for the Parliament. Now, do what you're told. Read our Constitution. Do what you're told. Don't like it? Go and get on a boat to China or somewhere else where they might listen to your crap. We are sick of it. We are taking this country. It is ours. All these local governments, you're not having them. And as for Victoria, don't even go down the road to thinking you're going to do what you are doing, because when we get into that Parliament, we're going to issue warrants for your arrest for blatant treason. You are not giving the power to these councils over people and their property. You've got no rights. You show me in any document, any law I'm talking about, where the Parliament has ever had authority over land. You didn't have it. In Western Australia, Commissioner Cunningham administered land for and on behalf of the Governor of Western Australia prior to Federation. Go read it. It's in the Annotated Constitution. Ours. Oh, sorry. You've never read it. You probably haven't even read your own. But let's get down to tin tacks. The division of land, the sale of land, the transfer of land is inside the letters patent establishing the office of Governor for the state of Western Australia. Read it and learn it. It's a letters patent. 6.1.9 the Statute of Monopoly said you can't change a letters patent. You get the picture, can't touch it, can't change it, can't play with it, leave it alone. You want to know if that letters patent's in place? Read section 72 of the Constitution. It says the Governor-General shall select all judges for the federal and the high court, and they shall swear the oath of allegiance. What happened to them? We haven't got any. Oh, look at that. We haven't got any judges either. We've got a bunch of traitors sitting there. You can say they're anything else. You take offence at what I'm saying, boo-hoo. You're a traitor. You are sitting there. You've breached the oath of allegiance you owe to us, the people. Time to step out, step up, or shut up. You have to be selected by the Governor-General. And when you read that section 72 in the Annotated Constitution, it says this section doesn't by necessity apply to the states and the governors, because every state has a letters patent in relation to the office of governor and must abide by it. The Transfer of Land Act, that is an imperial act. You have no authority to touch it, no authority to interfere with it, modify it in any way. Give us back our land, alienated from the Crown in fee simple. You know, like in the Western Australian Local Government Act, where once they take your title off you, without going to court, like you tried on me, they have it in their name, alienated from the Crown in fee simple. How come theirs, a registered company, can have it in their name in fee simple? Because you pack of thieves have done it. Don't blame the states. The federal parliament has the power to indict members of the states through the Attorney General, Federal Attorney General, for breaches of the Constitution. Why isn't it happening? Because the Federal Attorney General is sitting in the Parliament. What the hell is he doing there? And look at that. When Brandis was there, oh no, look who you got now. He's a real doozy. We dumped him out of Western Australia. He even had to change districts so that he'd get voted in. Make sure he did. Christian Porter. You're a lawyer, or were, or barrister, whatever you call yourself. You're incapable of sitting as the Attorney General. Go read your Constitution. You have to be a legal practitioner of more than 5 years, but not a lawyer. Why? Because that's imperial law. The Attorney General is selected under imperial acts. And it's time the people woke up. What you got sitting in the federal parliament is a pack of traitors. What we intend doing is getting a broom and sweeping you all out into the garbage tank where you belong. You can go back to your families, do whatever you like, but don't think it's going to stop there. Your pensions are going. Everything you've taken unlawfully off the people is going. Think we can't do it? Wait and see. Watch this space, because we're not going away, but you are. Away to jail where you belong.
Yep.
You've stolen enough of the Australian people.
You're now officially a candidate with the Great Australia Party, GAP, for the next election. So basically, GAP will be, I'm assuming, releasing sometime soon as to who all their other candidates are. So people essentially just need to not vote for the major two parties and their cohorts, but vote for independents, whether it's GAP, you, if they're in Western Australia, or whoever else. Just vote for independents. That's the only way we're going to stop these big parties from doing what they're doing.
Well, when you look at the oath we took for the GAP party, you find that all it is a group of people assembled together as independents. Independents who listen to you, the people. Independents who serve you, the people. The people in GAP serve our common law and our Constitution. And that was the only reason why I would go into that party. Otherwise, I don't want to have anything to do with the party. But GAP has given me what I wanted. And as I said, you go against that, I'll walk away, because the people are the most important thing in this country. We, the people, are the Commonwealth. We, the people, own this country. And I don't care if you don't like that, if you're a politician and one of these big parties. You people get carried away with your own importance. The only important thing you've got is to serve the people. That's all you have. If you don't like that, go find a job where you can stand on the corner, puffing up your chest saying, look at me, because when you sit in our parliament, it's we look at you to see what you're doing, whether you're listening to us, whether you're following our common law, whether you're following our Constitution. If you can't do that, go get another job. It's simple, because you're not staying where you are. You know why? Because we the people said so, and we the people have had enough. Now, I can't, and I wouldn't, advertise what Rod Culleton has achieved or what's going on at this time, because one, I haven't asked his permission, and two, I don't go behind people's backs. I know he's doing a fantastic job. He has a fantastic team of guys behind him fighting in England. Also know there's a lot of things coming together in this country, and he will be there. We are going to defeat the political parties and put them behind bars. And all of them, like Bob Hawke and Keating and all those, you're going to lose every single thing you got. Why? Because we can take it, and we can, and we're going to, because you are traitors. You are thieves. You are not entitled to what you took. Mm-hmm. Kevin Rudd, you think you're smart? We're getting yours too. Quentin Bryce, we're getting yours too. You had no rights. And the current Governor General, we're taking everything off you too, mate. You haven't done your job. You breached your oath of allegiance. That's treason. That allows us to take everything you have, everything. And believe me, we'll take it, because we can. The government, or so-called government, since 1946, has taken 7.5% tax for our pension. Where is it? I don't get a pension. I don't want your pension. But what about the people who need it? Why aren't they getting the basic wage? Why do they get a pittance every fortnight when they should get that same amount every week? Why? Why don't people who need disability pensions, why aren't they getting it? Why? Because you thieves decided you want the money in your bank account so you can live like kings. How do you get that we got to wait until we're 70 to get a pension You walk out of Parliament with a huge pension, go back to work, and you still get a pension. That's about as criminal as you can get. And about as stupid as we can get for letting you, but now is the time to stop it, and we're going to stop it. So you have a lovely day, people. That's what I got to say. See you in the Parliament.
Yep, we'll be voting for you and watching in awe as you kick all those people out to the curb.
Well, I don't know if we can. I don't know if we can achieve it. We're going to work flat out to try.
It's the main thing.
Flat out.
We've just got to do what we can. So everyone, absolutely. Wayne Glew live announcing that he is now a candidate for GAP for the Senate. So that's fantastic. Wayne's also going to be our guest speaker on the 4th of May at our online seminar and webinar. After this feed is ended, you'll see the link to that seminar where you can get your tickets for the seminar and webinar. And we'll be talking to Wayne further about this and following him very closely.
Okay, we're going to keep people up to date with everything that we do so that you're fully aware that we're working for you. When we're working for you, you should know what we're doing, and you're entitled to know, and I want you to know. We shouldn't hide anything. These politicians with the Secrecy Acts and nonsense, garbage. You're doing something for the people, you let them know. You stop stabbing them in the back. Do what we want. Do what the people want. That's the thing.
Absolutely.
Thanks for your time, Matt.
Thanks, Wayne.
You're welcome.